Oh, I didn't realize you got another one of these.
Yeah, so we got Bigfoot again this week.
Bigfoot.
Caleb will like this one. This is pretty crazy. I hope this has sound.
Oh, this is that one.
Yeah, so
This is
this
weird.
guy, this is supposedly Bigfoot. He breaks off a tree over. He swings a tree branch like this size, and hits this one, and it like breaks into pieces, and then he throws the rest.
Lucky Crunch
Ooh,
cockroach. Oh.
Lucky Crunch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll pass. Here you go.
That don't sound
Here's
appetizing.
Bigfoot. Look at the size of that thing.
I can say this: that is definitely one big Bigfoot tree knock. Let us know what you think about this footage.
It's just so hard to tell.
I know.
But that's a.
I like seeing this stuff, but
It could be
it,
camera angle.
it could be forced perspective. Right. It does look like a guy in a ghillie suit.
It does look like a ghillie suit.
I mean,
I can say
I've smashed
this:
branches
that is
over
definitely
over
one big
tree trunks
Bigfoot
like
tree
that,
knock.
because
Let
it's
us know what
cool
you
when
think
that
about this
piece
Oh,
footage.
it's
breaks off.
fun.
Everybody
Yeah.
does it. It's cool, man.
Yeah.
But it does look like it's a pretty large branch. Here, he throws the rest of it, but it could be. It wasn't much bigger than this, honestly. At first, I thought it was like the size of this, which nobody'd be
I
able to
can
pick
say this:
that up and
that is
swing it.
definitely one big Bigfoot tree knock.
That is
Let us know
one
what you think
big
about this footage.
Bigfoot tree knock. No, I don't
NASA
know.
makes better fakes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call bullshit on this one,
That's
but
very. NASA
I'm gonna
does
show
make better fakes.
they do. They make really good fakes. Uh,
Yeah, that's
could
interesting.
be Bigfoot, could not, probably not.
Looks like a ghillie
I think the
suit.
one we had before, where it was like Bigfoot sitting down on a
Yeah,
rock or whatever, that one looked pretty.
that one was
That could have
interesting.
been legit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I really believe in Bigfoot.
Well, there's something that across multiple cultures,
Yeah,
across all over the world,
yeah,
there's something that is similar to Bigfoot in every single culture. It's same
right.
with dragons. It's same with. It's really interesting. There's something out there,
I think so.
either spiritual or something that did exist at one point.
I don't know
Um,
about anymore.
yeah, I don't know if that exists anymore,
I feel like we'd see stuff like it more. You know,
or if it
most of the footage you do see of Bigfoot, it's bad footage or
right, or it's like I've talked before. Is it something that's related to the Nephilim that's still out there that has like the fur of animals on as for warmth?
maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we
It's
talked about the giant of Kandahar too.
the giant of Kandahar, which
I just kind of feel like you'd see more of it if it did exist now.
right.
I seen Bigfoot. Really,
Me and my brother think it's Cain,
Kane.
like Cain and Abel, like Cain.
I'd like to hear this story. Would you be willing to jump on Zoom and tell us? Because I want to hear that. That'd be cool, man.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
It wouldn't have to be today, but
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I don't know how to set
I
that up.
I'm interested in cryptids. Like
Yeah,
I could talk about cryptids all day.
Bigfoot's an interesting one because I like to me. I don't think it's as what I don't think it's what people portray it as in like being an like a big ape. I think of it as like a big person, like the Nephilim,
Yeah.
because that's something that like is like when you talk about the Nephilim, you talk about giants' bones are found all over the world.
Right.
Like that stuff actually exists.
Right. I watched a show. I think it was on Netflix. It was called it might have been Hulu, but it was called Ancient um Ancient Apocalypse. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
The same. It's the same series of like Ancient Aliens.
Like with the whole story with
Yeah,
the
and
flood and
yeah, the whole thing was talking about the flood and all over the world how there's different like structures that could have been built by giants, and
yeah.
it's a pretty cool show. And there's one in Balta, I think, on the island of Balta. There's like a fortress, giant stones. They built this fortress out of. The place is called Gigantia. Gigantia.
Gigantea.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's really interesting. It's
Yeah.
just like Stonehenge.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
exactly.
so giant.
Well, and those stones were drugged like over 300 miles
Yeah.
from Wales all the way to build this Stonehenge.
Yeah, all those different things. The
Oh, you
the
can, but you don't
pyramids.
have Zoom
You can join a panel.
panel. I'm not privy to some of these. I don't know a panel. What panel?
I don't know, like Google Meets or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
We could definitely set something up.
Yeah.
Giant, hairy, big brown man, 12 feet tall. That'd be crazy, man.
Yeah, I think it's like something that's related towards the Nephilim, and I think that
Yeah,
they're possibly like wearing like the old Nordic people used to do, like with the wolf
wearing animal pelts.
animal pelts. Yeah,
Was an old man.
not an ape. Yeah, yeah, I think it's more of a Nephilim,
How big would you
honestly.
say like his like hands and extremities, like head? How big are like the features of this being?
Red hair, six toe or
Well, you said
six
brown,
fingers.
brown hair,
Oh, brown hair.
big brown hair man.
Yeah, six
And
fingers.
where did you see it? I'm curious.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
I don't know what I would do.
Would you shoot it?
I would shoot it. I feel like I
I'd
would.
be
If I ever
tempted
saw a
to.
Bigfoot and I had a gun, I would shoot it.
But
It's
if
the
it's
only
a
way you're gonna get proof. Like nobody's gonna believe a video.
but if it's a man, would it be considered murder?
I don't even care. It's Bigfoot.
Yeah. If it's a Nephilim though, because if they're related to Nephilim, then you're thinking of um like basically children of the fallen angels and stuff like that.
Right.
And I don't know. It's weird, but I think it's more related to not an ape, but more of something like that.
Right. I guess a good question though is could you kill one? Are they
Could
killable?
you? I don't,
And how
so
many are there? How many would there be? Like there's reports all over the United States, all over the world of these creatures that people have
right.
supposedly seen. How many are there and why do we not see more of them?
Yeah. So I looked into the giant of Kandahar again,
Yeah.
and what it was is there was they went out. So the Marines went out to find. It was either the Marines or the Rangers, but the story was back and
It
forth.
goes back and forth,
Like,
yeah.
but they went out to search for a platoon, or not a platoon, but a group of
Missing people.
Rangers or Marines,
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
two.
Yep.
And the other group went out to find them. They found them. They were all dead,
Decimated, yeah.
all decimated. And then that group took out the Kandahar giant.
That that rings a bell.
But
It
they were able to. The Kandahar came out,
was
speared
spearing him. Which he
speared
had like a
one
huge
person.
spear. Yeah, I've seen artwork of it and stuff. It was pretty crazy.
Big.
Big brown. His head was large. Hair of all colors, blue eyes, and the size of baseballs. Hands 18 inches. Feet. I can't see the last part there because of that stupid emoji in the corner.
Hands 18 inches.
Feet something foot
Feet
long.
were something foot long.
Maybe 1 foot
No, 1 foot's only
or
like
2 foot.
12 inches. So maybe like 2 foot, 3 foot.
Did he have any like garments on? Like, does he wear
I'd say
clothes
probably
or
two
is it
foot.
just like all hair?
2 feet long.
Okay, 2 feet.
Indiana, Ohio River near Tufty Falls.
Okay. Ohio River near Cufty Falls State Park. That's crazy. So was he in the woods?
It's
Or
a,
in the
yeah,
railroad?
it's really
Railroad.
woody right there, but like that area is like really
Flat and wooded.
flat.
Wooded.
Yeah, flat and woody.
I've never been in that area.
It's pretty dense though, dense wood.
Hairy and naked. Okay.
Oh, he's hairy.
Did you
and
see his
naked.
dick?
Did, did he
Was it
have?
big?
Was it a big dick?
Or was it a
Like,
girl?
oh,
Was it a female?
I said man.
He did say
Well,
man.
these days,
Yeah. That's crazy. I don't know what I would do if I saw a Bigfoot or really anything like that. Or
What
like
would
Dog Man. Dude, I don't know what I would do.
what would you do if you seen a 12-foot man completely naked, but he was just covered, just hairy, like a hairy ass
Yeah,
man?
like Bigfoot.
Yeah, just a hairy ass man, 12-foot man, completely butt ass naked, and he was just hung. Like you just like you're like oh yeah.
I don't know. Nice dick, bro. I don't know. What are you supposed to do? I'd be threatened. On the tracks in between cuts, he took 4 15-foot lunges. Dang.
It had a pecker.
Tor-
Yeah, no, that was
Wish I had
definitely
a
a man.
pecker.
Like
Yeah,
you could tell.
that's wild.
Damn.
How long ago was this?
Yeah, I just think it's more of like a
I would have too. I would have dropped anything I was holding and probably I've been completely
you're like, oh
frozen.
shit.
I don't know what I would do, really.
Mm-mm.
I guess I'd try to take a picture or video if I could and get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Especially, I don't know. Did he see you? That's a good question. Did you only see him, or did he see? Or was it a mutual event?
Yeah, I think there's some that just want to be left alone.
I think so.
They're just like, yeah.
Early '90s. Okay.
And I think they're more related to the Nephilim. And it's just
That's
because those skeletons are found. People
right.
say, well, there's no Bigfoot skeletons are found, but there's giant skeletons that are found all the time.
Right. That the last week we had another Bigfoot thing, didn't we? There
Yeah,
was the pig was ripped in half.
the pig.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just like I think the middle section was missing. Like it only ate like the
Yeah, it was like right at the hindquarters was ripped off, and then like part of the torso, and they
yeah
were separated, and then there was like Bigfoot prints in between the like the carcass.
right, which is interesting.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
But I feel like a 12-foot man could probably I don't know,
I'd think so.
take a hog.
I mean, a
straight up
gorilla can rip stuff in half. There's no reason a Bigfoot couldn't,
right. Yeah, that's interesting.
right? Was it in the daytime when you saw Bigfoot? I don't know if like that's
Huh.
something you see more in
Yeah.
the daytime or like at dusk or dawn or something where you'd be more likely to see one.
Right. I think it'd be more towards like
Dusk.
duskish.
That's what I would think.
Like it would be the time they'd
But like
see
the one we
something.
saw, it was supposedly in Colorado, and the people
Yeah,
were
the
like on
video.
the train, and they saw him, and took a video of him. That was in broad daylight
Oh,
after
after
lunch.
lunch. Wow.
Hmm, That's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's all it is. It's just these giants that still live. If there's Bigfoots out there, that makes more
It
sense
makes a lot more sense.
than a giant ape type creature.
Right.
It'd be like some type of giant because those skeletons are actually found. Like that's something that did exist, and who knows if it still exists.
Right. And what is their life expectancy?
Right. Yeah, you don't know. There's
Man,
no way of telling.
that would be wild to see one though.
Just a giant ass man.
I mean, I've never seen anything like I've never seen a UFO. I've never seen uh cryptids. I have seen like
Things that-
paranormal stuff before. It's like you can't explain. I've seen doors basically shake right off their hinges and break deadbolts.
Oh, dude, I've seen that stuff. I've
Shit's
seen.
crazy.
I've seen what I believe was a demon. That like it like took a step, dragged its foot, came all the way down into the basement of my buddy's house, and then it was like hunched over in the doorway. And it was like blacker than black, and like you could see its face. Its face was all like torn up, and I was frozen. Like I was completely awake. I know I was awake, and I was just so much, and I was just scared shitless.
I would
Like
be
I
too.
didn't even know what to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know what to do either.
Which is where I'm like, I plead the blood of Jesus, and that was the only time where actually it seemed like it got freaked out and just turned and
Left.
left.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Me and my older brother walked down the tracks and saw him about 50 yards away. He noticed us and ran.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
he probably just wanted to be left alone.
yeah. I probably want to be left alone. I wonder if anybody's been like attacked by one.
I mean, I imagine, yeah,
I'd imagine so.
because you look at the Kandahar giant, so the
Well, yeah. Other than that one, like I I can't say like I know of too many um reports or anything that said they were attacked by
right,
one. Well, it seems like a lot of times when you hear about people seeing one, that if they're spotted, it just like flees.
yeah. Well, supposedly, so the giant in Kandahar, the village was aware of him because they would have to like feed him basically.
To
So
keep him at
they'd
bay.
have to take a sheep and stuff because the giant would actually attack that village right there and would take people and eat them. So they offered sheep and goats and stuff like that
Wow.
to that Kandahar giant.
Can I
Yeah,
make this go away so I can read that?
yeah. Can you make that? See if you can drag the side of that. I don't know if that's gonna affect the screen at all. There you go.
That does make it better.
Okay. Except for now you have that screen. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So Harlan,
They
Kentucky.
found two giant skeletons here in Harlan, Kentucky.
See if
How
you can
long ago was that? I haven't heard that.
see if you can search that.
Yeah,
Caleb.
see if you can search it up on Google.
Harlan, Kentucky, or
Harlan, Harlan, Kentucky. Giant skeletons.
Yeah, I don't doubt it though. There's been so
I don't
many.
either. Yeah. I'm curious, man. Is the Barron County? Is that in Barron County, Harlan?
Yeah, 8 foot.
Oh, in a cave.
Yep. Yeah, there's been so many found. And then
This was in 1927.
what's that museum that always comes in and scoops all that stuff up? And there's a museum,
Smithsonian.
Smithsonian. Yeah,
Yeah, I can see
they
that.
always take it and like hide it. They don't
Yeah.
know this
Well,
didn't
they're
happen.
controlled by the federal government, so anything to keep you informed that gets anything that's meant to keep you informed or anything they hide it.
Oh, that'd be sweet going into a cave with petrified trees.
That would be pretty crazy.
I know there's places like that where it's just like stone, like the trees. It'd be sweet.
Hmm.